Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Welcome to our community call. And today we are super glad to have Darren from Project Galaxy to be our guest. And we have heard a lot of good things about Project Galaxy. And first, congrats on the Binance listing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And we are definitely would love to know more about Project Galaxy and would like to know more about you. But before that, I'd like to mention again about our reward program. For today's community call, everyone who joined the call, please check in the check-in app bot channel, and you can input slash then apply. Then you can start a conversation with the bot, and then you can send your wallet address to it. And everyone who finished the process could mint an OTA as a reward. And anyone who asks questions, and if the questions is picked, then you can have sold vouchers as a reward as well. So yeah, let's get started. Darren, the floor is yours.
Hi guys, my name is Darren, and I'm the business development and marketing manager for Project Galaxy. Before joining Project Galaxy, I used to work in a data company in which that we help financial institution to orchestrate and also to inspect their data journey. So apart from that, I actually got into crypto without noticing it back in 2013, in which I received my first Bitcoin, translating some documents within the deep web back in 2013, and invested in Ethereum back when it was only $6 in 2016. So I've been through the bulls and bears within the crypto world, and yeah, super excited to be here.
Great. Thank you for the answer. Wow, 2013, that's super early. And could you tell us why did you choose to finally join the Project Galaxy?
Yeah, of course. To be honest, for me personally, I always hated the term Web2 and also Web3 because I don't actually believe in those terms, in which that because if you've lived through the 2000 technical bubble, people don't actually pitch themselves as, hey, I'm building a retail store on top of TCP/IP. But when it comes to the blockchain ecosystem, people tend to do that. Like, hey, I'm building this on top of Web3. Hey, I'm building this on Web2. I don't think this makes sense. In which that we should only take blockchain as a technology that we can utilize to build better products.
Great. Thank you. And could you give a brief introduction about Project Galaxy as well? I'm pretty sure most of the people here, we have already used Project Galaxy, but it would be great if you can introduce a little bit more.
Yeah, of course. This might sound a little bit hypocritical to me, but yeah, Project Galaxy is the largest Web3 credential data network in the world. We help developers and also organizations to leverage NFTs and digital credential data to build better products and also communities within the Web3 world. You can imagine Project Galaxy quite similar to Google or Facebook ads of Web3, in which that we provide tools to allow projects to read and curate on-chain data to determine their target audiences. So in a sense, you can also imagine us as the bridge the bridging infrastructure for the Web2 users to transit into the Web3 ecosystem. And also at the same time, we act as a hub to help them to connect to different chains seamlessly. In a sense, as of now, we are working with more than 300 protocols and organizations via our credential data network and application modules. In total, Project Galaxy has launched more than 2,300 marketing campaigns and loyalty programs, and more than 500,000 credential-based NFTs are minted every single month. We currently have more than 1,500 credential data sets curated in our network, covering more than 4 million wallet addresses within the Web3 ecosystem, and more than 1.4 blockchain wallet users registered for our Galaxy ID.
Oh wow, that
That's too
sounds
long.
very impressive. Sorry to interrupt. Please go ahead.
Oh no. I was just wondering if that was too long of an introduction.
Not at all. And that's very impressive. And Solv as a project, and we allowed to get more users, get more people to know Solv. So actually, a Project Galaxy could be an excellent choice. And may I ask, you mentioned you can providing a credential data. So what kind of data can a like project get access to?
There's, for example, one of the credential data that we can help is like how much you have been trading on top of Uniswap or whatever swap that you can imagine, right? For example, the one of the campaigns that we've run, especially with CoinGecko, right? We've launched a how to say a DeFi 101 academy, in which that we help them to their swapper, yield, loan officer, and also steady hands. This type of credentials, for example, either you have swap on top of Balancer, Bancor, Uniswap, Sushi Trade, and also Balancer in a sense. Those type of actions that you've made on top of a Web3 environment is recorded by us, so we can actually help you to build up your Web3 Web3 linking in a sense.
Mm-hmm. Sounds great. And I've noticed that you guys are going to issue a GAL tokens. So what are the utilities of the GAL token? And could you also share your thoughts on getting listed on Binance?
Yeah, of course. I'll start with the experience of getting listed on Binance first, because this is a much more interesting topic for some of the listeners, right?
Yes.
To be honest, most of the team members didn't know that we were getting listed on Binance at like before the announcement, like before 30 minutes before the announcement. So for us to for like the minute that we found out, of course, everyone in the office was super excited. And during the celebration, we noticed that CZ himself actually retweeted and promoted Project Galaxy via a retweet. So I would say that the team is quite excited, but at the same time, we're quite balanced in a sense where we understand that getting listed on Binance is only the first step. There's a lot, we are prepared for the challenges that we may face in the future. So yeah, so when it comes to the utilities of when it comes for the utilities of GAL, right? GAL is Project Galaxy's native utility and governance token. And in summary, there's three different utility. Number one is governance, in which that GAL token holders can vote on Project Galaxy DAO's governance proposal. Number two is GAL would be used for paying for fees for our application modules. This is targeted for developers who aim to utilize Galaxy's credential data, and they will be charged in GAL. We will also encourage them to stake GAL, in a sense, to unlock some premium features. And number three would be curating credentials, in which that curators are incentivized to stake GAL tokens to signal a credential dataset's value. Each credential dataset will include a revenue stream that will be split between credential stakeholders pro rata.
Sounds great. And the Binance listing is very exciting, and I think they are really doing a great job, keeping the secret before for the listings. Coinbase is different. The tokens before listed on Coinbase, they got pumped in advance, but Binance is different. I'd like to ask, why did Binance chose you, and why Binance want to list GAL tokens? So what do you think about that? And so will you also be listed or considering be listed on other platforms?
Yeah, of course. I would say that like if you look into the Web3 ecosystem right now, I would say that people are so focusing on the Web3 world, but they don't actually know how to convert users within. They don't know how to convert some of the Web2 users to a Web3 environment, given that, number one, the user experience is is something that most projects should improve on, in a sense. And
Yes.
I will also say that the upsides of having the credential data within the Web3 world is very important right now, because if you look at the evolution from Web 1.0 to Web 2.0, in a sense, everything is governed by data. Everything is all about data. Every single interaction that we did on Facebook, on Google, is indexed. Is indexed in a sense where it creates a huge database for them to help advertisers to better target their users, right? But once we've moved on to the Web3 world, it's a whole different conversation, where, because every single wallet is anonymous in a sense, and we can't actually index them based on their gender, based on their age, etc. But we don't care about that. What Project Galaxy cares about is what you have done on top of the Web3 ecosystem. In which it means that I don't care who you are or what you claim that you know. I will only look at what you have done or what you have conducted within the Web3 environment. So we actually help you to build up your Web3 profile based on the actions that you have on top of the blockchain. So, for example, if one person on LinkedIn actually told you guys that, hey, I'm very experienced in trading, versus someone on top of Project Galaxy's on top of Project Galaxy, he shows you his or hers Galaxy IDs with the credentials of trader at Uniswap for more than 5,000 USD, etc., etc. Which is more convincing? Of course, that would be the Galaxy ID, right? So
Yeah.
I would say that for us, what we are trying to build is, in a sense, would be an indexing tool for different projects to help different projects to better target their how would you say their ideal audiences.
Got it. That's amazing. And now I'm fully understand, and I have understood that how did you like attract many projects to use a Project Galaxy. But in the other hand, could you share more thoughts about you have a very large user base? So how did you like attract so many users to be your users? And is that because you have conducted some like marketing move or operation move or something else?
To be honest, I do think that this I would credit this to the partnerships that we have between our partners, and also the network effect that we bring to our partners, and also our partner brings to us. So in a sense that for Project Galaxy, what we aim to do is to provide as much value as possible for our partners and also our users.
Mm-hmm.
We don't actually think about what benefits we can get from our users when launching campaign. We only focuses on the value that we can bring to them. I would say that this is part of the Project Galaxy culture, in which we only focus on the long term instead of the short term.
Awesome. That's awesome. Cool. And coming up with, could you provide some use cases for different projects in different ecosystems, whether it be DeFi, DAO, etc.? How did they utilize the power of NFT?
Yeah, of course. Thank you for asking that. As mentioned just now, Project Galaxy, we are chain agnostic in a sense, in which right now we support Ethereum, BNB chain, Arbitrum, Polygon, Phantom, Avalanche, and also Solana. And we are looking into integrating more chains in the future. So I would like to direct the attention to our Solana campaign as an example. Though most of our chains that we support during that time were EVM compatible, but we've managed to launch a multi-chain fees to not only incentivize the Solana ecosystem to join in the campaign, but also to reward eligible users on top of Ethereum, BNB, and also Polygon as well. During the campaign, we've asked our users to have their Phantom wallet linked to their respective Galaxy ID. Again, Galaxy ID is essentially our version of a universal username and decentralized ID for our users on the Web3 ecosystem. And we aim to make all on-chain credentials open and versatile. Overall, we help grow the Solana ecosystem with over 33,400 new users during a 2-week campaign, joining the campaign with each unique users trying an average of 5 protocols on Solana, and 4,826 of those users completed 10 or more tasks from different partners.
Yeah, that's quite impressive. And thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot. The next question is a what would you say is the biggest challenge that Project Galaxy can face or is facing in the market? When building the largest credential data network.
I would say that it's a balance between going fully permissionless and also establishing some quality control in order to protect our users, right? So as of now, as mentioned, we are working with more than 300 protocols and also organizations. So I would say that um, once we've go fully permissionless, for the Project Galaxy ecosystem. So do make sure you follow us on our socials. We are always looking towards the future and what's next. So although I can't disclose too much on the events that we're going to launch in May, but I can share some of the roadmaps that we have. For Q2, we'll be launching our Galaxy DAO, which will be governed by the GAL token holders, and also in Q3 we'll be launching the version 2 of our application modules dashboard, our credential oracle, and also credential data tag system. In Q4 in 2022, we'll be launching our permissionless credential and campaign creation feature, private credential data support, and also integrating with snapshot.org for our OATS campaign plugin. And in Q1 in 2023, we'll launch the version 2 of our Galaxy Credential Data Network with credential curation system.
Got it. That sounds great. And thank you for all the answers. That's all from my side. And after so later we will also have a session with where the communities can ask questions. So, but before that, I'd like to mention again. So, if you want to meet the OAT, the NFT, then please do make sure that you have check-in the check-in channel. And also after the community call, we will share the social media links of Project Galaxy in our Telegram group and Discord channels. So also it will be great if Darren you can share your own Twitter in the Discord channel, and so we can stay up for the future good news of Project Galaxy.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much.
Anytime. And let's move to the community, the live question session. So anyone who have questions, you can apply to speak. And I got a question from Telegram group, and so maybe we can start it first. So someone is asking, so Project Galaxy is building a decentralized ID system. So will you also like providing a KYC service for like ID or Launchpads? Or you will only focusing on the on-chain data, or if you, I'm not sure if you want to combine the on-chain identity to the off-chain identity as well.
Well, although we're not going to build it ourselves, but the KYC part is also an important factor that we look into. So this is we are talking to different partners on how we can perfect this in a sense. So yeah, you can look forward to it, and yep.
Sounds great. And then I have invited some of the community members. So hello, can you hear? Mr. Zaitong? Hello, Mr. CH. Morning.
Hi there.
Oh,
Hi, Jon Snow.
yeah, hi. Yeah, so I'm very glad that we have this session here. So I have I have some Gale job, but not too much. But I hope Gale will be success. My question is
You and me both.
My guess is because my question is from for Solv, because Solv voucher will be can be used to build a community. So I think it will prevent high volatility during the airdrop, because I think for the new project we expect that the price will go up and then go down. So I mean, my question is, do you consider to use Solv voucher in the future to build the communities for future airdrops? I think it's a good option.
Well, I do think this is a question for you, Ming.
For both.
Yes, and thank you for the question. That's a very good question. It's actually in Project Galaxy's current system, so most projects they are providing NFTs as reward for participating in their event. But actually, so how much will that NFTs worth? So it's a very hard, very difficult question to answer. But for so vouchers are also NFTs. But the NFTs are like NFT containers, and projects they can input the tokens into it. So actually it's every projects they have lockup tokens. Especially for the airdrop, the lockup tokens are definitely better than spot tokens. So actually, the project teams they could input their tokens into NFTs. And so then maybe they can use these NFTs, we call it Solv vouchers or financial NFTs, as reward when doing airdrop events. So for Darren and for Project Galaxy, it will be great if you can also considering like integrating Solv vouchers as a choice for projects to issue rewards. What do you think?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you well.
Okay, let me ask my question. Now, I want to ask regarding Galaxy Brain and Galaxy Pathfinder. Like, I understand Galaxy Brain are community leaders that are selected by the team. So, is there any difference between the Galaxy Brain and the Galaxy Pathfinder? And what are the criteria that the team considered for selecting a member to be a Galaxy Brain?
Well, I would say that it's the contribution that they've made through. It's the contribution that they've made throughout the development of the project, right? So for most of our brains, they've been with us since the early days, and they've been educating, and also at the same time they will also refer some of the projects that they think would benefit that would both benefit the project itself and also Project Galaxy itself to our team, right? So I would say that it's the initiatives and also the contributions that they've made, and I'm not trying to diminish the contributions that the Pathfinders have made for our community members, but at the same time, I don't want to undervalue the sacrifices that is made by our Galaxy brains as well, because they've been with us since November of 2021. So yeah, I would say that the differences between the brains and the pathfinders would lie between in the commitment that they've given to the project itself.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Also, I would like to ask also, do you have any role like an ambassadorial program for community members that just join the community and they would like to benefit from?
I would
Like an
I would say that this is something that we look into, but at the same time, we have Galaxy Brain and also Galaxy Pathfinders roles within our community. Of course, if you are active within a language group and is always open to helping different community members to with a particular campaign or to help them through our ecosystem or features, then yeah, we are always open to having new members within the Galaxy Brain and also Galaxy Pathfinders role.
Okay. Thank you very much, Darren.
Thank you.
Hey, I got one question, and sorry, can you guys hear
Please
me?
do.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks for picking me up, by the way. So nice speech, Darren. So I just got a question that do you guys, Galaxy ever have future plan for, using your protocol tokens to yield farming to, earn extra benefits?
That's a very interesting question, but sadly, I cannot disclose more details about this. I'm so sorry about this.
No worries.
Wink.
Just out of, curiosity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. I do understand that staking and farming would be something that the committee members would care a lot about. But yeah, I would say that we are having discussions with different protocols on for this, but at the same time, wink, wink, I can't disclose too much. So do follow us on our socials and to get the latest updates. Wink.
Right.
All right, I will check it. Thanks.
Thank you.
And thank you so much, Darren. I think if there are no further questions, and our community call just come to an end. Thank you so much, Darren, for being us today. And we wish Project Galaxy, your Binance listing, a great success.
Appreciate your support here, Ming. Thank you, everyone, for asking us some questions and also joining us for this process of building the largest Web3 credential data network. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thank you everyone for appreciate your time. And bye bye. Have a nice day.
Bye bye.